Back, Brittany, it was so freezing outside. I only put on 3 layers. How many did you put on before you came here?
I was about to say, I counted them earlier. 3 layers on the top, 2 on the bottom, but I'm wearing my winter boots that Santa brought me, plus I wore my work beanie. Maybe dramatic, but it's cold.
Hey, I mean, especially those boots, you gotta show them off, especially since Santa brought them to you.
Exactly, and it's really the first time I've gotten to wear them because we were just so warm in the month of December. But really the past week, I've actually worn them twice now. First was Monday night, but look at these temperatures this morning. We are starting off in the 20s, 27 degrees currently in the Queen City, and even up toward the mountains, we have the teens. Now, the one positive, of course, is the fact that the wind chill is not much of a factor this morning. Really doesn't impact us here in the Piedmont because our air temperature is similar to what the wind chill was yesterday, but it does for the mountain areas. If you're watching up there, you had temps below 0 earlier yesterday morning, so thankful maybe for a little bit of a warm up this morning. We of course are starting off on the cooler side though for much of the Queen City because of those clear skies overnight. For the mountains, if you have plans to head up there this weekend, today lots of sunshine, temperatures in the mid 30s, but look at the chance for rain that rolls in as we head towards Sunday. Now, of course, we know oftentimes when we get a cold front here in Charlotte, in the Charlotte metro, it first arrives for those mountain areas, and that is going to be the case on Sunday. But I want you to watch closely is that the rain does not correlate with the colder air. So this is not going to be an event where we expect any kind of winter precipitation. So here we are Sunday morning, and you can see temperatures in the upper 30s for most of the region. This is about 5 a.m., but no rain really coming in yet. Could see a few sprinkles late in the morning, early afternoon, but really for the most part, you should be good to go for any outdoor plan. So if you have maybe church plans, a late brunch, you should be good to go. I actually don't think this rain will arrive for much of the Piedmont until closer to 5 p.m. But you can see as it moves into the mountains a little bit earlier, closer to 2 o'clock, those temperatures don't correlate with that cold enough air. They'll be in the upper 40s at that point, will be in the mid 50s, and then at that point our rain starts to move in. So it's a Sunday afternoon and evening event for us. And then once the colder air starts to move in, you see those temps in the mid 30s. Notice that most of that moisture has already moved out at that point. And then by Monday morning, still seeing some clouds lingering around, but eventually, of course, that cold air will shift in too. So the rain, not all of Sunday, it's the second half of the day and early Monday morning for a few spots in the Sandhills, and then we're pretty much dry for most of next week. Now, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the U.S. Drought Monitor. Here's our latest update from this past Thursday. We had an abundance of rain those first few days of January in the Charlotte area, so you can see our severe drought is over. Actually, the severe drought in North Carolina went from 42% down to 3% with the latest update, which is good news. South Carolina almost cut their drier than average conditions in half. They were at 82%, now only at 48%. So everyone pretty much saw improvement because of the rain that we got. So far this year, 2.4 inches. It's actually sitting currently at 1.5 inches above normal. Now we're in a surplus now, but keep in mind we had 8 inches drier than average last year. So while it's helpful, it's not necessarily something that'll completely eliminate that drought unless we saw that trend consistently. And thankfully Sunday's rain does look to be very beneficial, but look what happens later on this week. We're pretty much dry. As I look ahead to next weekend, I see a hint of a few showers expected, but really after Sunday, you shouldn't expect too much rain over at least the next week and a half.
Good morning. This is Larry Sprinkle. Time for our week.